Church Growth Systems. Practical growth for today's church. Hello and welcome to the Church Growth Systems podcast. Today we are going to be discussing the benefits of connecting Google Search Console to your website. Help me welcome Pastor Dre to the show.
Thank you for having me on the show. I am excited to be here.
Pastor Dre, can you explain to the viewers what are the benefits of having Google Search Console connected to your website?
Well, today what I want to do is I want to show the viewer how you can use Google Search Console to take your website to a whole nother level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen, and then I'll show you the benefits of having Google Search Console installed on your website. So keep it locked. All right, so as you can see, here's our Google Search Console. This is for a website that I oversaw while I was a missionary in Cape Town, South Africa. The website is vocapetown.net. As you can see, within the last 3 months, we've had over 105,000 impressions and 1,750 clicks. So first of all, the first benefit is look at the data that Google Search Console gives you for your website. Now, you can use this data to do so many things, and I'm just going to break down a few of them for you. Okay, now, some of you may be wondering, what's the difference between an impression and a click? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to my screen here. I'm going to go to Google, okay? And I'm going to type in, let's say, how to find a church near me. Okay, I'm going to show you what the difference between an impression and a click is. An impression is when you go to Google and you type in a keyword. These are what you call impressions when they show up. So all these are getting credited for impressions. So if I go to page number 2, these are all impressions, okay? Now, what a click is if I see the listing or the impression and I decide to click on it, Google will count that as a click. So that's the difference between an impression and a click. All right, so let's go back over here. So as you can see, in the last 3 months, we've had 105,000 impressions. That's a lot of impressions. And 1,750 clicks. Now, let's narrow it down to the last 28 days. We've had 23,000 impressions and 608 clicks. Now, here's the exciting thing. If I scroll down over here, you can see where it says query, pages, countries, devices, and search appearance. If I click queries, Google is going to show me all the keywords that our website is ranking for. So when someone types these keywords into Google, we've gotten this many impressions just for that one keyword and this many clicks for that one keyword. So let's do one of these keywords. Let's do free rehab centers in Cape Town. That's a powerful keyword. I like to call that an evangelistic keyword. Why? Because this is a keyword that someone is looking for a rehab center. So they might be unchurched. So that is an evangelistic keyword. Now, if you look at Victory Outreach Church, this person may already go to church. Victory Outreach Cape Town, they've heard of Victory Outreach. They may be going to church, maybe not. But what I see here, when it says free rehab centers in Cape Town, maybe they haven't ever heard of your church, or in our case, Victory Outreach. Maybe they're looking for a rehab center. In our case, we have free rehabs for men and women. So that's an outreach keyword. Okay, so you can see that Google has told us that we've gotten 178 impressions and 16 clicks just for this keyword. So I like to look at it like this. Google is passing out flyers for us as a church, and Google has passed out 178 flyers and 16 people have come to our website, or you can say your church, but in this case, website. That's powerful, and that's just for this one keyword. If you go down here, you can see we're ranking for over 1,000 keywords. So if I tell Google, show me 250 keywords instead of only 10, look at all these keywords that we're ranking for. And this is how many impressions we've gotten right here and how many clicks we've gotten. Now, here's the powerful thing. If I go to where it says free rehab centers in Cape Town and I click on that keyword and I click the word pages, it'll tell me the exact pages that are causing that keyword to rank in Google. So you can see here, this page here, our Contact Us page is ranking in Google. Come on, somebody. And it has 116 impressions, 7 clicks. Here we have, I believe this is a blog. I could click it to find out. So let's go ahead and click it and find out. I believe it's a blog, right? Let's see, it's going to load up right now. So this is powerful because Google Search Console gives you so much data. So I'm going to let that load up and then I'll come back to it. But you can see there, that's probably a blog. And then this is our home page, 21 impressions, 1 click. This right here is, I believe, another blog. This right here is another blog. And this right here is another blog. Okay, so we've gotten all these impressions and this many clicks for this keyword. So this keyword, right? These pages are causing this keyword to show up. That's just one keyword, right? So let's go back here. Yeah, so here we go. This is a blog. See, that's a blog of testimonies, and that is powerful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clear the filter. Now, as you can see, we're ranking for 1,000 keywords. I'm going to say, Google, show me 250. Now, here's another thing. If you look at all these keywords, free drug rehab centers in Cape Town, 53 impressions, 7 clicks. Free rehabs in Cape Town, 113 impressions, 4 clicks. Now, why is this powerful? You can begin to make social media videos on these topics. You can begin to write blogs on these topics. You can do videos on YouTube on these topics because Google is already telling you what your website is ranking for. So this is some content gold. You could put these keywords in ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, these are some keywords that our website is ranking for. Can you write me a blog that talks about these keywords? Matter of fact, let's do that right now. So I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of these keywords. I'm just going to do a few of them. All right, we're going to go here. I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm just going to show you how powerful this is. Then I'm going to tell ChatGPT, hey, ChatGPT, my website is ranking for these keywords. Can you write me a blog? Can keep it in mind that these keywords is what my website is ranking for. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to say, hey, Chat, I got some keywords here that our website is ranking for. I pulled them directly from Google Search Console. So can you write me a blog considering what keywords are ranking in Google? Maybe you could write me about a 500 to 700 word blog. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and put the picture. I took a screenshot. So I'm going to put the picture of the keywords. So I'm going to say, hey, Chat, let me edit this a little bit. I got some keywords that our website is ranking for. I pulled them directly from Google Search Console. Okay, so can you write me a blog considering what keywords we are ranking in Google? We are ranking for, I'm going to put that, we are ranking for in Google. All right, so let's go ahead and hit enter. So now Chat is going to look at all those keywords that we're ranking for, and it's going to write me a blog, right? It says, hold up a minute. If people are already finding your website through searches like Victory Outreach Church, Victory Outreach Cape Town, free rehab centers in Cape Town, and Victory Outreach Recovery Home, that means something powerful is already happening. Your message is reaching people who are actively searching for help, hope, and transformation. Come on, didn't I just tell you that? That's powerful. So let's build on that momentum and create a blog that speaks directly to those needs. So there we go. Look at that. Finding hope and freedom in Cape Town, a place for new beginnings. And it just wrote a blog considering all the keywords that we're already ranking for. That's powerful. All right, so I'm going to go back on over here, and I wanted to show you the benefit of hooking up Google Search Console to your website. If you don't know how to do it, type it in the comment section, and I could put a video together showing you how to do that. If this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Like I said, or if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. So I just wanted to show you this, you guys, because once you have Google Search Console installed, you can get a ton of data that will help you write better content for your website, for your social media, for your blogs, however you want to do it, your YouTube videos, and it is powerful. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. God bless.
Wow, that was some amazing stuff. Thank you, Pastor Dre, for coming on the show. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment section below. God bless you.